Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mordecai the Hunter, and I'm here to help you shoot better at cowboy action. Today, I wanted to kick off the first part of my review of the 2023 National Championship Land Run, hosted by the Territorial Marshals at the Oklahoma City Gun Club. If you've never been before, this is one of the largest cowboy action gatherings in the world, and competitors from around the nation and even some folks from other countries come to ring steel, blow smoke, and fight for the top spot in their categories. The match directors did a great job making sure everything ran smoothly, and the stage writers came up with a great mix of familiar and unusual patterns, alongside a variety of target sizes, shapes, and distances. The stages themselves are super cool, and I can't wait to show them to you, so let's go ahead and get started. Here's what you missed on the range. So, we are kicking this thing off at the mine, where we have pistols holstered, rifle in hands, and shotgun staged on one of the ore carts. The order is rifle, shotgun, pistols, and the starting position is rifle in hands. At the beep, engage the two targets in a continuous alternate sweep starting on either end. Retrieve the shotgun and move to the doorways to engage both sets of shotgun targets, and then engage the pistols same as rifle. So yeah, this looks super cool. I've seen videos of other folks shoot this, and I'm totally stoked to try it myself. We have a nice, simple pattern and big old targets, so it's a perfect setup for the first stage. What could go wrong? Let's see how it went.
All right, let's see what happens.
Stand by. All right. 1700 counters
I didn't see it.
Okay, so obviously the gun order is decided for us, so let's take a look at the starting position. I'm going to be starting just behind, but within arm's reach of the left ore cart where I have my shotgun staged. And I did this for a couple reasons. I want to be close to the cart so I don't have to take any steps after the string, but I'm also standing behind the shotgun stock so I don't have to dramatically turn to start my transition. And I chose the left cart specifically because I wanted to drop the rifle behind the shotgun. And that ensures I don't have to think about bumping the rifle with the shotgun barrels while I'm trying to hurry down range. The one thing I didn't consider for the rifle string was which target to end on. I started on the left target, which means that my final shot is on the right, which means I have to swing the rifle back to the left to discard. And if I had started on the right target, that would mean the last shot fired would be on the left, so I wouldn't have had to switch directions to put it down. Anyway, not bad for first stage jitters. Let's move on. Okay, second stage today is actually stage 10, the livery, where we have pistols holstered, rifle staged on a horse, and shotgun staged on a different horse. The order is shooter's choice, rifle not last, and we are starting with both hands touching a bridle, which is a separate prop not attached to either of the horses. At the beep with the rifle, engage the three targets in 2-1-1-3 sweeps, starting from either end. With the pistol from either the north or south window, engage the target same as rifle, and then of course engage the shotgun targets till down. So we've got some choices here. Let's see how it went.
All right, giddy up.
Stand by. One 720.
Thank you.
Nice run.
Thank you.
Alright, so this stage is actually pretty cool. We have a simple pattern that's complicated by the option of a dirty sweep for the rifle and a good old shooter's choice dilemma. Love it. So, as you may or may not know, I'm a big fan of ending with the shotgun because it eliminates the risk of a stuck hull on the second pair, and I do think that's the safest bet. So I shot pistol, rifle, shotgun right down the line. Another pretty common strategy was to shoot the shotgun first and then shoot the pistols last. That way you can restart if you fumble loading the first pair of shotgun shells, and it gives you the ability to put your first pistol on the table rather than going back to leather. That's one of those gamer tricks where the rules state that the pistols must be returned to leather before you engage the next firearm, but since it's your last firearm, you can reholster after the timer is stopped. Anyway, one thing I did not see was anyone taking advantage of shooting the rifle first, which you might do if you were worried about getting mixed up on the pattern. You lose out on being able to redo your first shotgun load, but you could still take advantage of grounding the pistols. Okay, moving right along here to stage 11 at Fort Courage, where we have pistols staged on the center ledge, rifle staged on the center ledge, and shotgun staged on the north ledge. Order is shooter's choice, rifle not last, and we are starting with thumbs in holsters. At the beep, with the rifle, engage the far buffalo 4 times, then put 1 round on the bear and repeat. With the pistols, engage the near buffalo 4 times, then put 1 round on the bear and repeat. And shotgun until down. So that seems easy enough. Let's see how it went.
All right, let's go.
Stand by. Round 1540 and clean.
Okay, so everyone is shooting the same pattern, so it looks like the test is going to be how well you work with staged pistols, and we get that little shooter's choice wrinkle in there just to mess with your head. Since this video has a great angle on it, I do want to call out the pistol transition method I'm using here for any new two-handed shooters. You want to make sure the handles of your pistols are facing your dominant hand, and then when you're done, discard with your weak hand while you reach for the next gun. I know it sounds simple, but it does take a little practice, and you can do it with your long guns too. Anyway, I think the next big thing here is the speed test. Even though it's not a dump, we basically have a 4-1-4-1 sweep. Things to watch out for here are to make sure you don't overwork your rifle and jack a round out, and to make sure you get a bead on that bear when you're switching targets. As far as the gun order, I probably should have started with the rifle, but I don't think it made a big difference here. Okay, last stage for day 1 is at the OKC Corral, where we have pistols back in their holsters, rifle on the middle fence, and shotgun on the north or south fence. The order is shotgun, rifle, pistols, and we are starting with hands touching a staged bucket. At the beep, with the shotgun from the north or south position, engage 2 shotgun targets, then move to the middle and engage 2 targets. With the rifle, single tap the squares and then double tap the circle and repeat. Then from the north or south position with the pistols, repeat rifle instructions. Okay, so they gave us the order, but it looks like execution is going to be the challenge here. Lots of movement, weird targets. Let's see how it went.
The poster said dead, Jack.
Stand by. Woo! 1809 clean. Your shotgun literally flipped over when you set your rifle down.
You were shooting your pistol and I'm watching your shotgun go.
It literally went from this to this. You'll see it.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can have a heart attack a second time.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, well it's a good thing this is the last stage today because I think I used up all my luck on that one. It was definitely a strong reminder that I need to be very aware of how my guns are staged and discarded while I'm at this unfamiliar range. For any new shooters, an unloaded firearm hitting the ground is a stage DQ, which at this level basically means you're shooting for fun after that. Anyway, while we're here with the rifle, I wanted to point out that after the third or so shot, I had a hitch and needed to re-shoulder the stock, and I'm pretty proud of being able to do that in this high-stress situation, because I have seen people try to just deal with it, and it throws their sight picture off and they end up missing. So if you catch yourself doing that, I would try to break the habit. One thing that I could have done to save a second here was ground the first pistol rather than going back to the holster. I think I was just too focused on the movements and the wonky targets, and when I finally got to the table, I was more concerned with moving in between pistols. To be honest, I may not even remembered it when planning the stage out, so I guess next year I need to troll the early waves and see if anyone thought of something I didn't. Anyway, that's it for day 1. We had some near disasters, but we're still looking good on paper, so I was pleased. And I was more than happy to take off my gear and go cheer on my buddies on the next wave. Alright, hope you enjoyed watching. Be sure to keep an eye out for part 2, which I will get out just as soon as I can manage. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed this format, be sure to check out my match review playlist, where there should be lots more like this to keep you busy while you wait. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all on the range.